Hi, this is Lady Butler, God's First Lady, putting God first in your life. Today is number 25, and I am here with two wonderful and beautiful ladies that are going to share their testimonies with us. They have contacted My Sisters Keep a Place of Refuge, and they would like to share their world and go into their testimony of what they endured with you. So on today, we will be doing two interviews, one by the lovely Miss LaWanda, as well as the Miss Stefanie. Join us as we go into Pain Transformed into Purpose. Allowing My Sister's Keeper to come into your home and for you to open up and share your life experience with us. So, how was life for you?
Oh, it's much better now.
Much better.
Life. I love myself.
That's a good thing. A lot of people can't say that they love themselves.
Yes,
but there was a point that you didn't love yourself.
I couldn't have doing what I was doing.
So what were you doing, girl?
Well, I was out on the streets, jumping in and out of cars. Okay, every stand up, day after day. Or I don't even want to get really.
So what do you mean, jumping in and out of cars? And by the way, this is the interview that we had for her sister, which was Carolyn, and she shared some things with us. This is the sister of Carolyn, so we get to experience the whole family experience. And she was
I dropped out of school. I was doing good. I dropped out of school, I guess, because we ran across a little money. So I started smoking weed, then I started snorting coke. And then after I started snorting coke, it went to crack cocaine.
So I may stop you a few times because I'm trying to get an understanding for someone who wasn't raised. You say you were raised in Liberty City.
I was raised in Liberty City.
Okay, in Liberty City. So what would make a teenager, or what age were you at this time?
I was like 25.
You were 25.
I really started out when I was 20, but it wasn't bad.
Okay.
As I got older, it got worse.
Okay. And you came into some money. So you were selling drugs that made you come into some money? Like, what do you mean came into some money?
No. I came into some money. Somebody found some money and shared it with us.
Okay, so someone found money and shared it with you. And then that's when you started on the drugs.
Yes.
Okay. So were you in a room one day and your girlfriends, or was it a boyfriend? Who introduced it to you?
It was me, Angie, and Nicole.
Okay.
And Mika.
Okay.
You know Nicole, that's Angie's sister.
I haven't met her yet, but I know. And then that's when you guys just started.
Yes, that's how I started. When I started doing drugs, it was with Angie.
Okay. So from that day, how did your life change?
Well, it changed till it got worse, and then I got on crack cocaine.
Okay.
That was really made worse, so I started prostituting. Okay. So I lost everything I had. I had no change of clothes or nothing. So I said, man, that made God telling me that I need to get some help. So I went to Camilla's house. So they told me I had to come back that Monday. So I didn't want to be in that neighborhood because I know it'll start back again. So I went to the Miami Rescue Mission. So then he gave me a room there until Monday. So Monday came, Sunday night, I got up 5 o'clock and I went to Camilla's because, you know, they said that's a good drug program. So I went there. Okay, so I stayed there like I stayed 7 months for the program. And then after the program, they got me a job, my first job in 30 years.
Wow.
Okay, they got me a job. Then I was able to get all my ID and everything. I had no teeth. I was able to get down. Okay, so I was working. Then I got another job, even better. I was a supervisor. I never thought that I'd be able to, you know, be able to tell people what to do. And then after that, my eyesight got bad, so I wasn't able to work.
Now, I'm gonna be very honest with you, because you said something today that kind of caught me off guard. Because when people tell stories, they don't tell a full story. And that's the beautiful thing about interviews. How you may explain your story, the other person will leave things out. As a friend, and I know your friend, how do you feel knowing that your friend introduced a lump sum of money to you at that time, and all of you started cocaine at the same time? Do you blame your friend for how your life turned out?
No, I don't blame my friend because she pulled a gun on me.
Okay.
But see, one time I thought I didn't have fun unless I was getting high.
Okay, so you started before that day then?
No, we started around the same time, all of us.
Okay.
But I don't blame her because I did that because I wanted to.
Okay.
I used to enjoy getting high. But now, okay, I thought it was the only way I thought was fun was that way. Until I went into the program and I found out there's different ways of having fun. Okay, staying up all night, waking up the next morning, and you know it got so bad. I was enjoying so bad too. That's the only way I could have functioned. I couldn't think unless I was high.
And you went into prostitution. What makes a woman says, I'm going to go sell myself at that time in your life? Were you under the influence of narcotics at that time when you thought about it?
Yes.
Okay, and then did you have a pimp during that time, or you were just doing it yourself?
I was doing it on my own because that was more money for me to get high with.
Okay. About how many women? I'm sorry, men. I don't know about women. About
how many women
you believe?
Oh, and you know what? Thank God I'm blessed. I don't have no disease. Only health issue I have is my eyes.
That's wonderful.
Yes, but be out there. Because I have a sister out there 30 years on drugs and getting in and out of cars, dating, not using cars.
So Stephanie, so we were talking a little bit, being that you are Carolyn's sister, and at the time when we were doing Carolyn's interview, you know, she mentioned that there was a moment in her life after, you know, the car accident, after the break from her stepfather, she went into trafficking. And it was something that you just said where you was the one that actually introduced that to your sister.
Yes.
Okay. And that was at the age of 17.
Okay. Carolyn's older than me. Carolyn was like 18. Carolyn was grown.
Okay, so you were the baby sister. And you stated that you were approached by some Haitians at the time, Haitian men, and asked you to do...
Well, do I want to make any money? So we started going over to Jamaica.
Jamaica? Okay.
Yeah, we'll bring 6 pounds of weed back.
6 pounds?
Yeah, 2 on each leg and 2 on the waist.
And that was through the airport? Okay, you didn't get caught.
Carolyn got caught.
Okay, so she got caught going through the airport.
So
and
she never did it no more. So then I graduated to doing cocaine.
To transporting cocaine?
Taking keys, bringing them back over.
Okay.
So, you know, several times girls with me got caught. I just was blessed I never got caught.
Okay, so the girls that you would get into selling and trafficking the drugs, they didn't get caught, but you... No, they got caught, but you didn't get caught.
Yeah, on several occasions.
So
I decided I just stopped that because, you know, they gave one of them a lot of time.
Okay.
So I said, oh my God.
So when did you start using your own product? Exactly, during that time when you were selling?
I used to take theirs. I used to go in the bathroom and stick a pin in it and drain it out. Yeah. Put the tape back over it.
Okay. And then
so I had my own stuff.
When did it become a full addiction? Where you just had no control over it?
No, I had no control. The only way I could have functioned with drugs. Okay. I couldn't clean up. I couldn't think. I couldn't do nothing. Okay. I'm telling you, drugs had took over my whole body. Didn't take over my life because that's the only way I could have functioned. I had to have drugs in me. Yes, it wasn't nothing. I'm telling you, I had to have it.
Now, being the younger sister and knowing that your sister was hit by a car and that she was in a coma, and during the time while you introduced trafficking, she got involved with a guy who started to use her to sell her body for sex, which is a form of trafficking. Yeah, how did you feel as a sister? What type of things he made her, that you know that he made her do? To your knowledge.
He made her get on the corner.
He made her sell himself.
Yes, because I know my mom and daddy was going to kill him.
Okay.
And then used to keep her away from us.
For how many years was she being used for trafficking?
About a year.
A year?
Okay. Until, I don't know, I think he went to jail or something happened, so that she was able to get away.
Okay.
If he still right today, he'll speak to her, she'd get away from him.
Okay.
Yeah, see, back then I didn't know nothing. I thought that was wrong, and then I ended up doing it.
So you started?
After that, yeah.
Okay. You know how many men you end up sleeping with?
Shit, so many. It's hard. I lost count.
Wow.
That's why I thank God I'm blessed. I don't have no disease anymore because, you know, AIDS out there real bad.
And they didn't care that they were married?
My mind was on getting the money.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah. All I was worried about, getting money to get out. Care about nothing about nothing else. But I'm living a whole different life now, thank God.
Okay. So that lifestyle, as far as selling yourself, exactly how many years did you do that for until, you know, you say, you know what, enough is enough?
25 years.
25 years, you sold your body for drugs. So I could imagine the things. What probably would have been the worst experience, you know, that while prostitution, what are the things that a prostitute have to endure?
Okay, whatever the man paid them for, I want them to do. Thank God I didn't have no bad experience, maybe one time when I was out there.
Now, because some women do get beat, you know. Did you have to go through any of that out of the 25 years? Or
No,
because
no,
you were
I
willing, they didn't?
No, I didn't, but I have men said to put guns and just tuck it and then pay me.
Oh, wow.
And that's all for
So you just offer your services and
free. That's what I call it.
Okay. So you never were a stripper, you just was just on the street. Did you get caught by the police?
Yeah, plenty I went to jail. Out there on the streets, plenty. That's why I gave that up. I got tired of going to jail. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Crazy, backwards and forwards.
How did it affect your children?
They didn't like it, but you know, they stuck with me. But they didn't like it. And my son one day, he was crying. He said, Mama, you ain't tired. You ain't tired. Every time I come along the street, I see you. You ain't tired. And when he found out I was in the program, he said, God answered his prayer.
Did it bother you as a parent while you were out there? Did you even think about your kids?
And yes, I thought about them, but still I was doing what I was doing. The drugs really just screw your brain.
How do you feel under this?
I don't be caring about nothing. I'm just, okay. You don't be, when you're in the influence and shit, you don't care about who see you or what. You don't care about nothing. As long as you got stuff to get out, that's all counts. It's all counts.
The relationship that you had with your mom growing up, how was that?
Mom didn't like that.
Did you have a good mother?
Yes, I had a good mother. It's just I was doing what I was doing and she didn't approve of it after. So I see her when I see her.
Because we have two different perspectives. As far as your Carolyn's perspective, I believe that she holds a lot of her mistakes because of your mother. But then you say that she was a good mother. So it's two different.
She worked and she took care of us. That's what I mean. She worked and she took care of us.
Okay. So it's very interesting to me that two individuals can have two different outlooks and outcomes of life. And
when my mom didn't get along, but right now she's down, so she don't really have nobody to take care of her, so that's why I'm here. Okay, you only have one mom, you know, so as I got off drugs, which I was staying at Camilla's, okay, so after I got off drugs, you know, my daughter's supposed to be helping. She just come and go when she wants to, so if it wasn't for me, then there wouldn't be nobody here with my mom. Would have to be in a nursing home.
And how do you feel knowing that in your sister, just on the defense, being that she stated that someone did try to rape her, which was her boyfriend, and your mom knowing that, and she didn't do anything about it?
Mom didn't know that.
Well, actually, she stated that she called your mother on that day, and she asked her to come pick her up, and she escaped out of the window.
Oh, I remember something like that.
Yes.
From her boyfriend.
Yes, and even your mom knowing that, she still kept him and never did anything about it. So I believe that a lot of the trauma that she held inside was because her as a child, she felt like she chose him over her. You know?
I don't really know too much about that, no more than him.
Yeah. So I guess it's the first time.
No, it's not the first time I heard it.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not the first time. Almost 30 years.
In prostitution for 25 years.
That's how I got my money to get my drugs.
You finally came to that last point in your life, that last time that you were in jail.
That's it.
And you said that was it.
I'm going to change. But I had a problem. I didn't know I was going to get off 18. So I just it was so much killing going on. I made up in my mind, I'm going to have to get away. Because I was scared I was going to be the next one.
Wow.
I was really scared. I saw a lot of killing.
A lot of killing.
Yes. So the day when I got out of jail, it was a killing. That did it.
So now
because they seen me and I seen what happened, so I'm scared, hoping they didn't kill me, you know. So that's when I had somebody to give them a ride. I had them give a ride to like 130-something street, I don't know what for. And then I rode the bus back and I said, I went to the mission. Okay, then so I rode the bus back. I must have fell asleep, so I rode the bus back. So I went to the mission. They accepted me in the mission, so that's where I was staying until they get a girl at Cabela. They told me come back that Monday. They'll let me in, and they did. And I've been here ever since, and I've been straight.
And now you have a job after 30 years.
Yeah, my first job, I was so excited. Then I had got another job.
Yes.
Supervisor. Oh my God. Yeah. And then it got to do supervisor. You had to do paperwork. So I had cats on both sides. So I used to wear glasses. I can't wear them no more. So
do you think that's a result of the drugs? You know, it affected your eyes.
It could be, but it could be.
Well, the good thing is that you have survived it.
Because if I was out on drugs, I wouldn't have had time to go to the doctor. I couldn't see for 5 months. But I can see they did a surgery maybe 3 weeks ago because they took the stitches out the week before last. I had in my eyeball. Yeah. So I don't have a lens in this eye, but I couldn't see nothing. Everywhere I go, somebody had to take me. I couldn't see. I don't see that good at night, but I see a little much better now.
So if you can share one thing with someone that's out there that's battling with the same situation that you battled in, what would you tell them? If you had a legacy to leave behind, what would you say that would probably change them from going into the direction that you went into?
You need to get into a program because you know what, the school's nice, not good. Life is too short. Okay? And you know, a lot of people, maybe 1 out of 5 people can stop doing drugs on their own, but it's not easy. It's not easy. That's why old places, people and things play a major part in it. That's why I'm going to old places because I almost got caught up.
If we revisit the
everybody wants to give me. Yeah, so I have no reason, no need on 18.
So you had to
that's
change
why
your
one of the reasons. Yes, so that's why I came down here because it wasn't too many places I went. You feel me? All my friends, associates, family is over there, so I didn't need to be involved because I know that I don't need to get back on drugs, so I don't go on 18 for nothing.
And has anybody introduced Jesus to you at any point in your life? No.
Just drugs.
Just drugs. Well, when this interview is over, I'm going to introduce him to you and give you that opportunity because that is the life and the restoration that you need completion as a whole. And as I was doing Carolyn's interview, I asked her the same thing. And because I grew up in church and I got a chance to know him, I felt so bad in a way because I was like, to not have that opportunity to be offered that one important moment that I feel that was very special that my parents gave me is they introduced Christ to me. And life may have not been as hard if somebody just say, hey, try this. You know, Jesus does love you. Do you know that he died on the cross for your sins just to get up and go to church and teach you? So that one key, like there's a lot of people that didn't have a mom. You know, they didn't have a father. But there's people that's out here that don't have Jesus. And it's not their fault that they end up the way that they had. If they had the tools that they needed to get through, maybe they would have been able to, not, accept temptation as easily. Because they will understand what's in operation. Just like there's a God, there's a Satan, and he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But nobody ever taught you that. How would you know how to fight it off? How to fight certain things. So it's up to us to come into homes to listen to the story, not to condemn you, because he doesn't come to condemn you. It says through love and kindness have I drawn thee. So services like My Sister's Keeper, we come to show you the love of Christ. And that is through, the ministry, to be in there, to saying if there may be a day that you probably feel like, I may think I want to go back and get a hit. I'm going to call you like, listen here, what you doing? Where you at? It's for us to be helpers one to another. And just
I got a lot of Swansea sisters. And see, that's there not going to cross my mind. One kid, because one is not enough.
But the one thing about Satan, it's only so long that we can go on our own. But one thing that I love about the Holy Spirit, he's the one that keeps us. Where there is nothing